So today we're going to be talking about the beginnings of anatomy and physiology, just kind of a introduction to what's happening. So to start with, let's talk about those terms. So anatomy is basically the structures, the parts of the body uh, that are found, and then physiology has to do with the function. What do those parts actually do? So whereas my bone is the part, the physiology or the function of that part is that it gives me strength and support. It's a connection for muscles. So when we're looking at these different things, we're looking at how our body kind of organizes the different parts. So we start with like atoms and molecules, but that eventually builds to cells. And so we don't talk too much smaller than cells in anatomy and physiology because we're kind of focused on the big stuff. So we're looking at tissues, which are groups of cells that work together, organs, such as the stomach or the liver or the eye, and then organ systems. So the stomach is inside the digestive system, and the different body systems build up into an organism. Nice little diagram here in your notes you can look through that kind of shows that. But the main thing we want to talk about today are the different body systems. So the body systems here are integumentary, skeletal, muscular, nervous, endocrine, cardiovascular, which is also known as the circulatory, lymphatic, digestive, respiratory, excretory or urinary, and then reproductive, which we can break the reproductive up into male and female because male and female reproductive systems are actually quite a bit different. So what do we need to know about these? Well, we need to know the anatomy, the structures, and the physiology or the function of these different systems. And so what you'll see when you look on your notes is that for each one of these systems, it's going to go through and it's going to list the important things that are there: skin and the hair and the glands, and then the function. What does it do? Well, it regulates body temperature, sensory-reception, and all that stuff. So what you're going to do is you're going to just go through and you're going to look at each one of these different systems. You're going to look at the different structures and functions, and then you're going to take this to the assignment that I've tagged on our LMS page, and you're going to fill out that chart that basically asks you to put in the structures and functions. So right from this PowerPoint into that chart, so it's a really easy way to kind of practice knowing the structures and functions because we will quiz over that later on. So just go ahead and go through each one of these different body systems. Make sure you understand the structures and functions. If you have any questions on it, go ahead and hit me up during my office hours on Zoom, or go ahead and just send me an email. We could schedule a time that we can sit down and meet. Okay?